UFC heavyweight division collision. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponent. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you could do that, you could do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Bergliata. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 116 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
All right, commit to the rules of the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
Ready? Ready?
All right, so here we go with the start of round 1. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe not.
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who is going to be able to implement their game plan the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes?
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
I mean, can you imagine having a reach advantage like this? What a luxury!
It's a luxury. I've never had one over the course of my entire career. But fighting guys that are taller, you struggle whenever they are very aware of such a massive advantage. This guy is going to try and use this tonight.
Well, missed on that one.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Big roundhouse now, just misses.
It's such a fast leg kick.
2 minutes have expired off the round 1 clock here. Oh, and he caught the kick.
Oh, that's a nice strike. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Slips the shot.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Blocks that kick to the body. Lee gets caught with that punch. He is all about that. Back with that offering, DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. He is, big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
And they separate.
Ooh, what a punch. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
20 seconds left. Final seconds of round 1.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
All right, let's get you some highlights from that previous round, DC. I don't care how strong your core is, you can't take too many more of those body kicks.
John, you can't train for that. I mean, you cannot train to take those types of body kicks. They start to really wear at your gas tank, and then you start to make mistakes. When you take that many body kicks, you start making mistakes, and before you know it, the fight's over.
All right, second round underway.
Big kick lands.
Another shot lands upstairs.
Beautiful strike. Over and over, he's landing. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight.
Oh, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch. Just unable to quite find that range. DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now we got to find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Just out of range with that left hook. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2.
He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Just misses with the right. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, single collar tie now. And both guys really throwing with authority.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
That right hand landed.
And he landed the right hand there. Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out, it's beautiful. The backside hand is always at the chin. The elbows tucked to the ribs. The jab goes out. The jab comes right back to the face. It's picture-perfect technique, almost like a Taibo class or something like that.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that, but when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
You ready? You ready? Let's go, fight!
Nice defense there, huge block. Oh, that's the break thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon.
Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. Oh, he dove and he lands. Wow! Well, he works hard to get up again here, but he looks hurt. As he lands the knee to the body. He's a tall fighter and he's going to have the size advantage against most opposition in this division.
Nice kick.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick. That one checked. Bone on bone as the head kick lands flush.
He better get those hands up or he's going to put him to sleep.
Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back and fight the way that we're used to seeing him fight. He needs to take a breath, take a moment, and get back to work.
Oh, and he lands yet another flush knee. That's going to leave a mark. And again, when you're using this length as effectively as he is here tonight, we might get a finish here in the not-too-distant future. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. There, DC, he is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Oh, single collar tie here. Knee to the body. Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target.
Big, hard punch lands. Now he gets back in range.
That's a really strong leg kick there by Lee. Just missing on the high kick there.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there, really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chopping the wood. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Whoa! All right, he's got the full mountain. And what a round! All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready? You ready? Let's go fight!
Punch coming. I'm not sure his his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beat Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Good stick. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, nice job landing the knee there. He's got a lot of size for this division and put it to good use there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and that is it. Referee has seen enough, and maybe so have we. Your winner by TKO.
That was a great performance. Way to land those strikes and go and chase down the finish when you get an opportunity.
Another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliana has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 2 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did it.